Hello, welcome to Disconnected. My name is Carissa.
My name is Sheliemae.
And this is the 2025 SoCal Championships presented by Innova and Legacy. This is the Pro Weekend. Sponsored by Circle One.
Thank you, Lucas, for having us.
Of course, thank you for coming.
All right, today we've got us, obviously.
And then the FPO, FP40, and FA1 2025 World Championship on our card. Ohn throws just straight to the basket. None of us actually thought about that line going into it.
I throw a turnover with my heat. I put it out pretty wide to the left. There's a lot of OB on the right. I was very proud of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Therese throwing it a little bit low, but that is inbounds.
And I throw my leopard 3. Kind of following your line. Hoping it skips up there enough.
That's really the way to go. It's hard with a forehand because of the uphill.
And the OB.
Yep, great. Up. First putt of the day is always scary.
But it was a great putt.
Thanks.
Nice.
Oh, making it look easy.
As always.
And then there's me. Straight into the OB.
Shout out to the TDs. They did a really good job with the OB.
It's always nice when there's string so you can actually see.
But they make it a lot harder than the normal layout.
Oh, yeah.
So, which is fitting for a championship. We're on hole 2. This goes off to the right. There is a Mando there. So Ohn gets a little unlucky and hits a little bit of that tree there. I also go with the forehand.
And you can notice that some of us are teeing off from the left side. The tee pads are very slippery, so the TDs let us tee off from that side.
Therese with a turnover.
Just barely missed it.
I love that, but it's a difficult shot.
Yes. Throw my new Gorgon. Love that thing. Just glides forever.
He threw it beautifully.
Now you can just hear it pouring. The rain has started.
And Therese here, she did miss the Mando, so she threw from the drop zone. There's Ohn in a difficult position. The basket is very far to the right. I lay up, I'm not even going to. I'm going to stay stress-free here. Good bit on that.
Thanks. So hard to keep my discs dry. But
It was so fun to play in the rain, though.
yes. Give us new challenges to face.
For a SoCal tournament, I think this is the most rain I've ever even seen.
Yes. See me hiding my discs in my jacket. Off to the next hole, par 4.
385 feet. It is uphill. The play here is to really just throw it as far as we can. Be mindful of the OB. There is a street, sidewalk and street on the right.
And finding just a place so we have a run up.
I threw my bolt here. What did you throw?
I threw a destroyer. It was so fun watching Therese throw. She goes so far.
Yeah, she managed those slippery tee pads really well. I don't know how she was getting so much power. I was very tentative throwing, or at least I felt like it. Nice up shot from Ohn. Here, I'm about 200 feet, so I opt for freehand.
I was very surprised to not see OB behind the basket.
I was gonna say, I thought there was OB. So most tournaments, they have OB behind, which makes this upshot difficult. It doesn't look like any of us went too long.
I was pretty far back there.
I'm always gonna run. Yeah, good comeback. It was a good bid.
Thank you.
Good bid.
It's hard trying to be confident when it's raining.
Yay, thank you.
Birdie.
Therese also snagging that birdie. Good bounce back. You can see, okay, we're on hole 4. And you can see the tee pad, how flooded it is.
It's like we're throwing from a little tiny lake.
Alright, on hole 4, there is OB on the right as well.
And the left.
And the left, yeah, you're right. If you go too long, you can find yourself an OB. And you'll let with a backhand.
Just something to push back this turn so we can get a straight shot at it.
Alright, the second shot. That was really good. So this is the one with the OB behind it.
Yes. The OB gets a lot tighter as you get closer to the basket too.
Onto my forehand. I believe with my slammer, I just didn't want to skip very far. I just wanted to just sit and stay in that same place. Like, Kit Carson already is known for having really fast greens, but even in the rain, especially in the rain, I want to be as close to the basket as possible. I don't want to putt. Oh.
Give a
Such a
safe
good
bid so it wouldn't go too far. And then Ohn just gets it right there.
I'm doing own things. How many times are we going to hear that today?
Too many.
I feel like the audience already knows. We did a really good job staying in bounds as a part, though, especially for these holes.
Yeah, great comeback putt to save the bogey.
So that is a par 3.
I always play it like a par 4 for some reason.
Because it should be. It's 470 feet. Alright, we're on hole 5. We play from the long tee pad.
There's a Mando on the tree that you can see off on the left side.
The only OB is the street. We really just want to make it past this Mando, especially in the rain. This is a very tough birdie to get. And you missed it. Yeah. Excellent drive. Therese too.
All we want to do is just get through that gap and hope it gets farther forward.
Whoa, what was that?
It's the tree almost gets in the basket.
I threw that way too high. I thought it was gonna go into the street. And it worked out.
Tries with the easy upshot.
Yeah, she has very good touch with her upshots.
I try to jump putt back so it doesn't go too far in the straight.
Yeah. Oh, it just makes all the putts look easy. Around a tree.
In the rain. Feels like from like 300 feet sometimes.
Great pars.
This was a very good hole to get pars on for us. Just for that double, or for that mango tree for being so long.
We are on hole 6, 195 feet. I tee off first, made a big boo-boo, so that creek is lined with OB.
Goes safe, goes to the right. Follow that.
Oh, and you got a little tree kick to the right. Oh no.
A little farther away.
I want to switch my drive to, I'd switch with any of you. Here, I'm right outside the circle, and
Just missed.
I was like, I'm playing with, there's a stacked field. I need to go for it. Save my
Yes.
par. That was what I was thinking.
Therese and I just looked at each other and we're like, nope, not doing this. And then, of course, Ohn. She likes to go for everything. No fear.
Yeah.
Gets that birdie.
Alright, and I believe this is me going for my double bogey.
Swell can get you with that OB. Yeah.
I'm not mad at myself for going for it. If I could go back, I would play it a little safer. So, yeah, good hole for you guys. I love you just see me in the background. Alright, we're on hole 7, 255 feet, a par 3. They've added, so normally there's only one Mando. They made it a double Mando for this tournament.
Pretty much lays up to the drop zone.
Beautiful shade.
Thank you. Excellent. Going straight down the middle, hoping for the best.
Here we really want to use as much ceiling as possible, but it is also dangerous because of that OB on the left. So you can see where the flags are. It's all lined. You don't want to go into that creek. I played extra safe. I will have a death putt. Alright, and we're all just playing it pretty safe. Ooh, that looked like it went OB.
It was very close. I don't remember if it did or not.
And I go for it.
I think you were safe, though.
I think I was safe. It was very, very close. And
Yes, she must have gone OB in that.
Tara's keeping her head dry with an extra towel. Alright, and here I am putting for par. I was safe on the OB.
Me using the least amount of discs as possible.
That is smart. That is smart. All right, we're on hole 8. It is 230 feet, par 3. Again, the TDs have added an extra level of difficulty. Normally this doesn't have any mandos. They've added a double mando.
And also to note, the river was not OB. We just played it as a casual relief.
Yeah. So the double mando really does add an extra level of difficulty. A lot of players I know like to do forehand over the creek to the left, or go wide with a simple hyzer. Yep. Therese was in bounds. That was her birdie bid. Ooh.
That was so close.
I wanted that one. It was really tough. I couldn't see the basket at all.
And Ohn just making that easy birdie.
It was a very good drive. Gentle tapping.
My disc was covered in mud.
I was pointing to, look at this. So that is a road. The cars drive through there to get to another parking lot. It's just a river now.
It started coming in right as Therese was putting too. And it just kept getting higher.
All right, hole 9. We are 250 feet, par 3. It is uphill. Again, the creek is not OB.
I go for something stable, hoping for the skip. Playing really close to that river.
Perfectly executed. I try to do the same thing. Didn't give it enough oomph. I didn't. You can tell the way through it. I was hesitant. Hit the
so
tree.
wide. Yeah.
I actually lost that disc.
The river just took it away. Therese going more straight at it.
I'm taking my sweet time. There was a tree in my backswing, so and I didn't want to go too long.
Didn't want to fall.
It was this whole thing. It was slippery. Yep.
There's a few times out there that my back foot was slipping. That I could just feel.
Beautiful. Another birdie through Birdie Alley. That's what we call it. These little short holes through Kit. They're just very birdieable holes.
Yep.
I don't know if I deserve that one. It was too far right. Good par. Yeah, excellent drive. You're not even 15 feet from the basket.
And I finally made a putt.
Good bird. All right, so that was the front 9. Here is our current leaderboard. We got Ohn at the top, -2. Me, Sheliemae at even. Karissa in 3rd.
Look at that. All 10.
So we got 275 feet. We had teed off from, this is a temporary tee pad. Normally it is across the creek, and we throw across, over the creek.
Yeah.
I don't think it was accessible, so I don't know when the TDs added this.
I think they added it once they knew the rain was coming in.
Okay.
But yeah, we could not cross the river. The little bridge was a little flying down the river a little bit.
Birdie bed.
Me trying to push my disc closer to the basket. There we go. Great putt.
Thank you. I was proud of that one. I'm not forehand dominant, but I did throw that forehand off the tee.
Nice.
Thanks. I'm just trying to be more like Ohn.
Ohn just had the easy birdie there. We all
That's
wish
her
to be
third
her.
one. That's her third one in a row. And then shout out to our camera crew. You can see them walking in the back. Umbrella, poncho, making sure their cameras.
covered.
Yeah. Thankful for them being out here. All right, hole 11, 510 feet.
Par 4. Throwing across the river once we get there. Oh, good tree kick.
Unfortunate.
I just, hit the second tree.
You almost made it through that gap.
I was so close. I was wishing.
Oh, I like that turnover play.
And I hit the next tree.
Therese put herself in a good spot. I think if she gotten a little bit farther with her drive, she would have just had a straight shot at it.
I think if it wasn't raining, she might have gone for it.
Smart play.
Playing for my bogey now.
Here, that was my second shot. I wanted to go for it, but with the river flowing, any disc that goes in there, it will probably be gone.
Does not seem like a little creek anymore.
Own shot was amazing. You can see it right here.
Yeah,
It
barely got all the way over. She told us to keep our eye on it.
right. That is through a little bit long, but she will still have a putt.
Here I go for it. Not quite. Use the backstop.
It was pretty close. I also tried.
No. She was just not today.
I believe we found her putter.
It started floating, I think, down the river a little bit. We were told if the water takes our discs, we pretty much play from where it would have been if it didn't take our discs.
That was an excellent birdie by Ohn. She made that look so easy. Even in the rain.
She always does.
That was her fourth birdie in a row. So, all right, next hole 12. It's 285 feet. It's uphill. The basket is just behind these trees here.
I always think it's before the palm tree, the one right in the middle of the screen at the moment. I always think it's about lining up there. I think we're all kind of throwing a little low.
Are we throwing low, or is the rain pushing our discs down?
I think the rain is pushing our discs down.
I thought about that going into this tournament. I was like, what is the rain going to do to our disc? How is it going to affect it? Because living in San Diego, we just don't get rain. We can't practice for this.
And then it just shows up for a couple days, and then it's not
Just
there anymore.
for the tournament.
Yes. It was beautiful the weekend before.
Pretty good.
Great bid at that. The scary bid downhill.
It was
I had
decent.
nothing.
Alright, and Therese, she took the backdoor route.
Putted with my approach putter.
Do you normally do that?
It was the one that was dry in my bag,
Gotcha.
so I went for that one.
Thank goodness we all had caddies.
Yes.
So shout out to all of our caddies. It is a tough job. One, carrying the bag or rolling the bag, holding the umbrella, keeping our discs dry, wiping the discs, making sure that we eat, and making sure they eat. And
I don't know how I would have done it without my caddy. What a great drive, just putting it perfectly in the middle of the open.
so this hole, that fence line on the left, everything over it is OB. That's probably why I didn't mean to do that, but that was my body telling myself, play it safe. And there's like a little cutout, little island cut out around the basket.
I completely did the opposite. I was like, oh, let's see how this goes. Didn't really expect that big of a skip. Therese also playing it pretty safe. I'm taking it from the drop zone because apparently when it goes out of bounds, right? You take it from the drop zone on this hole.
Off the tee.
Try to run it.
Really good bid.
Thank you.
I normally just lay it up from there because there is OB behind.
Yes.
And this will be for par.
And you can see that OB line super close to the basket.
I'm happy with a par. I'm happy with a par on this, especially in the rain.
Easy birdie for Ohn, once again.
It's no problem when you can putt inside 50 feet pretty consistently.
It's fun to watch.
Definitely. Very inspiring. Every time I watch her play or I get to play with her, it makes me want to go and practice for another 3 hours until my putts are as good as hers. Right, hole 14. This is another par 4. You can see the double mando trees. I don't believe there's OB, or is it OB on that left in the creek?
I think the creek might be OB over there.
Oh yeah, you see the flags.
Because when we get farther down there, you can see them.
And then Therese also.
Just missed it.
So me and her just missed the mando.
I get to skip a little forward of the Mando.
You're safe. So she took, a very smart play. She laid it up to just before the Mandos.
But I think she skipped OB on her upshot. It's a very scary upshot with that OB right there.
And that drop zone there is about, if I remember correctly, 280 feet. So I threw my EMAC Truth. Therese also excellent upshot from the drop zone. We'll be playing for par.
Laying up here.
That's so good.
I was like, just don't go too far.
Don't go in the river and have your disc taken away. Oh, she was a little bit farther than I thought. Oh no, it slid. It slid OB.
That was such a great birdie for me to get.
Yeah.
Felt so proud of myself.
This is a very tough hole, so it feels really good when you get a birdie here. Even with a par, like I'm happy walking away. One of my favorite holes. Hole 15, 245 feet. It is Dogleg to the right. They've added it also a Mando.
But I don't think that one was that one in play? It was in play this round, right?
Throwing a little low.
We're just skipping so far.
How does she do it?
I just wanted to see somebody skip it off the rocks.
I've never done that before, but I've hit those rocks before, that's for sure. Backhand or forehand. So it seems simple, but it is a low ceiling. Oh, I tried.
Just those leaves in the way. No problem for Ohn, though.
Birdie bid from Karissa. Oh, just short. And Therese putting it in for par. I wonder how often they trim these trees because
Feels like it's getting lower and lower every time I come back.
yes, this is my home course and I don't remember them being like having such a low ceiling for this hole.
Me still using the least amount of disc as I can. Putting with my driver. Washing it off.
In the pedal. Okay, hole 16, 330 feet. Also to the right, you kind of have to go over these, I don't know.
Trees. They're
We
trees.
call it the orchard. Usually with a turnover. It wasn't very windy today, but usually when I play here, it's like a major right to left or a headwind. So it's kind of nice. It was just kind of the wet that kind of, at least for me, made me second guess all of my disc choices, how to throw it, and then add in the tournament like pressure.
Oh, yeah.
And it's nearing the end of our round. So at least for me, I don't know about you, I'm like pretty tired by this point.
I think we were all getting tired, and we were talking about hopefully maybe even pushing back the second round to the next day. But then it stopped raining for a little bit, just enough.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just trying to lay it up to as close to the basket as possible.
Yes. I gave a soft bid at it, just making sure it didn't go too far.
You're in position for a birdie there, though, which I think is excellent. Oh. She's had so many excellent bids, just a tad more on a lot of her putts. She is so talented. I haven't played with her in maybe 2 years.
It's been a year for me, and she's improved so much.
How cool is it? We got to play with 2 world champions on the same card. We need to get one of those titles.
One of these days, maybe. Maybe when we grow up to be Ohn.
Hole
We're trying.
17. So this is another little short hole. Very technical.
As you can see, I like to hit the trees a lot on this hole.
I normally go backhand just like you did. But I saw Ohn throw forehand, I said, okay, let me try that. I just needed to give it more commitment, more oomph.
Therese hits one of the first trees. That's always hard. She gets out of it so well.
Great scramble. Laying it up. Yeah, this one's tough. It's on the hill. So it's basic unless you through it perfectly, you're going to be putting uphill.
Yes.
And Ohn just drains it. What? I saw this happen live, everybody. Like, it is as impressive as it looks on camera. There it is. That was a good putt.
You can see Therese just slipping all on that hill. Just trying to find like good, places to put her feet are so difficult. Got so muddy.
See, look, I'm scared to go up the hill. It's so slippery.
I was hoping me slipping in the background was going to make it on camera. It didn't quite. But you can see me picking up my mini from me accidentally throwing it from falling.
All right, last hole.
Finally.
365 feet. There's no OB. Our plan here is just to
Get as far out there as we can.
grip it and rip it. Grip it as much as we could in the rain.
Yeah. I had to go back under the umbrella to just wipe my disc again.
What a shot! Oh my goodness.
She throws so far.
And I said, what rain? Very nice. Yep. Ohn is so precise with her upshots, especially those forehands. Go with my trusty slammer there. Wow, look at her drive. She's almost there into the little, we're over the ridge. Very impressive.
Puts it in for a par.
At this point, we just clean it up. We're already talking about lunch.
We're all starving at this point. Ready to just go sit in the warm cars.
Yeah, good pars, good par.
Me just taking my time, enjoying this last moment in the rain.
Well, thank you for watching round 1 of the SoCal Championships. I hope you enjoyed it. Here's our leaderboard. Stay tuned for round 2. Bye.
Bye.